Okay, welcome back to saltstrong.com. We're going to talk today about the top 3 mistakes we see in fly casting. Mistake number 1, people are too lazy coming back. They want to gently pull it back and then go forward fast. When you're spin fishing, that's what you do. You have your rod back here and you throw it forward. This is not spin fishing. As fast as you go forward, you must come back. It's all about line speed because we're throwing the line, not the plug, or the fly in our case. So we want to come back with the same motion and speed and quickness that we go forward. It should be constant, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Another problem that we see people have is that they don't pause when they come back. Now, the more line you have out, the longer your pause needs to be, but there always needs to be a pause. So it's a back cast to an abrupt stop, pause, forward, abrupt stop, pause, back, abrupt stop, pause, forward. And it's the same on every cast. The longer the line, the longer the pause. If you have a short amount of line out, you don't need to pause far, because if you pause too long and you see your line dropping way down, that's the problem. You're pausing too long. So you keep that nice tight little loop and the line parallel to the ground, and you know that you're pausing correctly for the distance you're casting. Another problem that we see is that people go back too far with their cast. So they'll come back here and they'll lay their rod parallel to the ground, and that's an awful mistake. We don't want to do that under any circumstances. What we want to do is come back and throw it up. So throw your rod up. Even if that means that you raise your arm a little, that's fine. But throw that fly up, because that's going to point your rod in the proper direction to get the most out of the distance in your casting. It'll keep you a tight loop and it'll allow you to cast further. So you're going to come back and point up, forward, back up, pause, forward, pause, back up, pause, forward, pause, back, forward, and release your line. Okay, another great misconception in the cast. A lot of people are taught times. For example, your rod should go from 10 to 2. Well, here's the problem with that. My wrist is going to break, and when I get back at 2 o'clock, back here, 12, 1, 2, all of a sudden my wrist, which I can't stop, naturally breaks, and the rod is laying flat behind me. Again, we don't want to do that. We want to stop. If you're going to put a time on it, I'd rather see you stop at 12, because now with my arm up here, my wrist, which is naturally going to break, is going to break to 2 o'clock. It actually hurts to do that. So I'm not going to be parallel for sure. If my arm is perpendicular to the ground, then my rod is going to be in the proper position. So we want to go from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. If you'd like to learn more, you can leave comments, and please come and join us at saltstrong.com.